Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late March, early April 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as usual and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Piscean collective. I hope you're all doing fabulous, my friends. Let's shuffle it up one time, see what we got for Pisces here this week. Your birthday season has just passed, my friends. But yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick. Then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. Let's get this first card out here. What's up with the Pisceans, please? What's up with our collective here? Okay, very creative. And this is something I normally see in the beginning of like almost every Pisces reading, is this creativity, this mental activity. I'd say like 8 times out of 10, that is usually how we start a Pisces reading, which isn't a bad thing. It's well known that Pisceans are very creative individuals. But before we start peeling back the layers on that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the March subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Have a look at this card. So we see this art model. We see different paintings and sculptures. So we think of those creative pursuits and endeavors. Like I was already speaking about, this is something that's very common in water signs, specifically Pisces signs. I always see this beautiful, etheric, thought-based, creative type of energy. So once again, Spirit is asking you to create, right? Bring things out of the mental into the physical. Pisces are the dreamers of the zodiac, right? And I brag every week, I'm a Pisces rising. I'm part of this collective, and I totally get it. We have active minds. So Spirit's just asking you to not get stuck there, okay? I know the dreamland, dream world is a beautiful place sometimes, right? But this card is asking us to embrace the creativity. And on the rougher side of this, it could be someone that's just overthinking. So some of you might be prone to do that. But any sort of art, creativeness, writing, sculpting, painting, whatever it is, could be especially favored in this time. Let's get you into tarot, though. I know that's a common way to start a reading, but yeah, let's see what we have for you. I'm going to get you 3 cards in the upright before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff. So let's shuffle it up one time for the Pisceans, my gods. What we got for my friends? So, last week's reading was very positive, Pisces. It was titled Big Win Incoming, and from front to back, the whole entire reading felt really good to me. Especially since like recent months, even in Pisces season, there was some challenges, there were some rough energies. Last week's was very reassuring. So hopefully a lot of you have had a big win or two come into your life. But you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your energy or somebody else's. Let's get you 3. Let's get you 3 cards here. I mean, those winning energies could still persist. And yeah, just as I say, we get the card of golden opportunities, the Ace of Pentacles right here in the front end. So maybe the good times are going to continue to roll, Pisces, which, hey, like I said, I ain't complaining. Let's get you 2 more. I ain't complaining about that. Ace of Swords. Wow, so much new. So much new starting us off here. Very favored. Like, I'm just getting this favored, blessed type of energy already, and we're 2 cards into the damn reading. Let's get you 1 more, and we'll really start piecing this together. Interesting stuff. Double ace on ace to start a reading. That's almost unheard of in my style. Okay. Yeah. Confidence. Queen of Wands. Pisces. Once again, I'm liking this energy. Okay. I'm really, really liking this energy. And we're gonna talk about it, right? Let me just try to straighten these cards out real quick. And we're gonna go through one by one, because this is interesting elementally and all the vibes that are underlying. Let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings. Then we'll get into the juicy intuitive stuff. So at first glance, like I said, it feels very optimistic. Now the clarifiers could really change it on us, but we have 2 aces. We have a card that is extremely confident, interesting elemental mix. So we could be looking at different areas of life, money, the mental space, the confidence, lots of things. But position number 1, the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful chef's kiss type of energy with this. all aces are opportunities, so we see one after another here. For a lot of Pisceans, there could be different opportunities approaching you and coming towards you. But the Ace of Pentacles is that golden opportunity. It could be an influx of money. You might be money focused, business focused, trying to increase those pentacles, that money, that scratch, that green. And when I see this Ace of Pentacles, it feels like something really good, really positive is coming towards you. So with the way the rest of this feels, it feels good so far. We just need to make sure the clarifiers play ball here. But I'm feeling really good, new energy, blessed, new cycles, really good. Now, as we move forward, we have the Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth. Now, out of all the aces, this one can be a little bit harsh. Sometimes this could represent cutting certain things out of our lives, cutting certain behaviors out of our lives. This one is more connected to one's mental space, their mental state. It could even be how one communicates as well. So we could be looking at all those various topics. This could be a message. This could be a talk of some kind. So we want to see what this is. But once again, rarely this could talk about something being cut off or cut out when we see the Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth, because it can be shrewd, straightforward, and honest. That's a big thing with this card. Now, moving to the very back end, which is interesting here as well, because we have air, now we have the fire with the Queen of Wands. When we see the Queen of Wands, it could represent a fire sign, so you might be connected to an Aries, Leo, or Sag. And it is all about that internal confidence that could be on display or focused on from spirit. I always say the Queen of Wands is beautiful, sexy, confident. Okay, it's entrepreneurial as well. So with all these cards of newness, you might be really getting some business idea off the ground or wanting to maybe be your own boss when she shows up. But on the inverse, they could represent somebody who is not super confident. Okay, so for a portion of you, there might be feelings of doubt, okay, whether about oneself, whether about things you're going through. So we'll just have to see what all that's about. I want to dive deeper on all of it, Pisces. It's feeling good so far, but let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for the Pisces collective. Yeah, feels like we're picking up where we left off last week, that's for sure. Let's see what's going on from my friends. Yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Ace of Pentacles. And as always, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Pisces, you can drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Why is that Ace of Pentacles here? Thank you. Judgment. Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here they come. Something's coming. It's all coming towards you, my friends. We have Judgment in the upright. Yeah, there could be some sort of monumental or massive shift in store for a lot of Pisceans, specifically if you've been going through very trying times recently. Judgment, and there's a lot of layers to why I'm saying this. Judgment can be about decisions, choices. You might make the right choice. You might make the right decision, of course. But this is an action-based, transformative card. It's also karmic. I always say this is Plutonian. Now, if you pay attention to astrology, Pluto right now is moving into Aquarius. So like paradigm shifts, paradigm changes. And I feel like for a lot of Pisceans, you might benefit from this type of energy. Even though a lot of people are nervous about the Plutonian energy, it's more about transformation. So I'm getting like this massive possible paradigm change or massive shift here. It's feeling really good, all right? And it's feeling for the better. So once again, these wins, these victories, these blessings, they are like en route and coming towards a lot of Pisceans magnetically. I would claim these energies and don't doubt them, right? Like know and feel what's coming your way, especially like money-wise and stuff. This feels really nice to me. Angelic, protective. Like I could just go down a laundry list of why this is so positive. Let's keep moving over to the Ace of Swords, right? Because I am an optimistic reader, but I don't want to just, pile on too much. Let's see what's up with that Ace of Swords. For some of you, it could be as simple as making the right choice, making the right move, and it paying off. So let's see why that Ace of Swords is here. Thank you. Yeah. Here's this energy coming at you again with the Knight of Swords underneath the Ace of Swords. Quick thinking. So thinking on your feet. things making sense. It feels really good to me. Usually with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords, that could be seen as possibly a little bit combative, but it's not feeling like that to me. Once again, with this Queen of Wands on the back end, this burst, like somebody feeling confident to tackle something or like seize an opportunity, seize the day, keep it pushing, progress, move forward. This feels really nice. Now, for a very small portion of you, you might be having little issues with an air sign, right? Happens. But with this Knight of Swords, it is action-based, just like this Judgment card with the double aces. So we're getting a very similar message if you look at these two, right? Aces, new beginnings, new cycles, then very powerful, extreme action underneath them. So the massive paradigm shifts and changes are in play. And once again, there are a lot of things coming at you. Okay, whether it's a person coming towards you, whether it's a situation that you want coming towards you, like this is magnetic. So I feel like for a lot of Pisceans, if you hone into this energy and if you lean into it and you claim it, you can really bring whatever it is you want towards you magnetically, especially if you meet the universe halfway. This feels beautiful. We're going to keep moving. This is like probably even better than last week's reading. But let's see what's up with that Queen of Wands. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. One of the better readings I've done for you in months and months and months, that's for sure. So why is this Queen of Wands here for Pisces? Yeah, you might feel it in the air, my friends. Yeah, okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles underneath this Queen of Wands. So like some of you might be in that mode where like, all right, I hear you saying it's coming at me quick, but there's no rush. I got this. I'm cool. Okay, that some of you might be just so confident in that realm. And this is big karmic energy as well. Okay, I'm getting this level up type of energy right here on the back end. Notice, two of the clarifiers are karmic here with the Seven of Pentacles and Judgment. Karmic cycles, transformations, like we've been seeing this energy. But when I get the Seven of Pentacles underneath this Queen of Wands, it's like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool waiting. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Like, I know I'll get there. But it's also that level up, reaping what you sow. Okay, so there may have been something you've been patiently waiting for or something that you've been patiently working towards, that it's coming at you. And these massive karmic energies and blessings, like it could be karmic blessings coming to a lot of Pisces where it's just written in the stars. Okay, and I know I'm pouring it on a little thick this week, my friends, but I'm just trying to convey how positive these energies are feeling to me as I read them. And the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, it could talk about delays sometimes, but I'm not feeling that here. I'm getting this level up type of energy right on the back end, and it makes sense with what we're seeing throughout the rest of this spread, especially when we're talking karmic cycles and transformations. Very, very nice. Let's go through. I'll give you a quick little recap, then we'll get into the shadow card. Pisces, beautiful chef's kiss type of energy here. If in position number one, and in both positions, we have a very similar message where we have aces, the beginning of a cycle, good opportunities with these heavy, powerful, extreme action cards underneath them. But with the Ace of Pentacles and Judgment, maybe you made the right decision. Maybe you made the right judgment call or choice, and it's going to pay off for you. But once again, this was giving me that paradigm shift, that change, like someone turning over a new leaf. It just feels extremely powerful to me. So the golden opportunities and things coming towards you magnetically, whether they're people or whether they're situations, like a lot of Pisceans are going to be magnetic in this time. Moving to the center, we have the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Swords. Very similar, very action-based. And I did say it could be aggressive, but the aggression that I'm feeling off this center is somebody who's like ready to do what they got to do, ready to seize the day, ready to move forward. Okay, yeah, if I got to cut a few things out, I'll cut a few things out. I'm going to keep progressing, keep moving forward. And we're seeing it on the back end here. Tons of wins and victories and blessings all over the place. Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the main intuitive message this was making me feel was that of somebody leveling up in a good way, okay, reaping what they sow. But you might not be in a rush. Like, even with all these energies coming at you, your level of confidence, like, you might not be in a rush, but it's still coming. All right, they are, or it is, whatever it is that you might be watching this for that's positive, could be really coming at you quick and reaping what you sow. Big karmic energies, big karmic cycles showing up throughout this, and there are blessings to be had. Claim them. Let's get in on a shadow card here, Pisces. Really like that. But let's shuffle it up one time for you and see what's in the shadows. So what do we got for Pisces, please? I'm not trying to rain on the parade of this very positive reading, but I feel like it's important for us to do shadow work. Even when we get positive readings, right? It's good to do some introspection and look within. But let's get you one shadow. There it is. Okay, death card, do not be nervous about that because it fits in perfectly with the theme of the reading we just had. Phoenix rising from the ashes, karmic cycles. It's another karmic card, my friends, just like Judgment, just like Seven of Pentacles. We're seeing it again. And it does talk about that rebirth. Now, this is the shadow side. For some of you, when death shows up in the shadows, you might have a connection to Scorpio that may not be super healthy. But death can also represent not literal death, figurative. Some of you might be fearing change. All right, even if you are confident, even if you want change deep down on the inside, you might be nervous about the true implications of change, whatever it might be within your current situation. So Spirit could be asking you to roll with the punches here when we have death in the shadows. Don't fight it. Don't stay stuck in the past. Just roll with the flow, go with the flow, roll with the punches. That's it. So interesting stuff this week, Pisces. I really like the reading, but don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the March subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the February subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced in my community tab after this week's fire and air sign readings. But for March, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of the Owls. This is a new deck and it is absolutely awesome. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments out of this week's reading, which card spoke to you the most. At the end of the month, the winners will be in the community tab. Once again, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.